no animals have a shorter time than male chicks
Oh,
who are produced by the egg industry because they just need the hens, right?
right.
Male chicks don't lay eggs, only the females do. So these chicks are born, and we have a hen population of 330 million that's producing eggs. Each hen is producing about 280 eggs a year, which is the per capita consumption. Each person in the United States averages 280 eggs, either
Oh,
either the whole. So
so
that means
gross.
there's one laying hen for every person in the United States. 330 to 340 million people, and that
And
means that
that's how
many
many
hens. Now,
laying
the
hens.
hen
Wow.
population has been down because we've had H5N1 bird flu,
Right,
and that
right.
has decimated the hens. We've lost 135 million hens over the last 3 years. Egg prices went up from $2 a dozen to $10 a dozen, and that didn't have anything to do with animal activism. That had to do with the incredible aggregation of these animals on these small number of farms. This has been a real dilemma. This is one of the problems with factory farming. When you have a disease crisis,
Mhm.
they're so clustered that you lose
Right.
immense numbers of them, and you can affect the market price and the production levels, and you can have shortages, which spikes prices. The big issue that's emerging now in laying hen welfare is the maceration and carbon dioxide killing of these male chicks. So they're born and then they're macerated or they're suffocated. And now there's a new technology. There's a law in Germany requiring the use of this technology to sex the chicks in ovo within the egg before they're fully developed as a kind of a sensate organism. So before they have nerve endings and the capacity to suffer, the egg can be broken and the chick does not suffer. So just getting that, early enough in the incubation stage, it takes
I
like
see.
21 days or something. You can get this, the machine can make the determination like 7 or 8 days, and then you can solve this. So now we need a new standard in the American marketplace, which is chick safe, that these eggs are coming from an operation that does not kill these sensate living chicks, male chicks. And this is a bill that's now been introduced in Congress. My Animal Wellness Action board member, Ari Nessel, who's in
Oh yeah, we
Napa.
know Ari. We love
Yeah.
Ari. Yeah,
Yeah, Ari's
good.
amazing. He's doing incredible work on this. He lives in Marin County. We're working on this, and I think this is basically a subsidy to different players in the egg industry to buy this technology or give them a tax break for buying it to
Yes.
incent them to use this. And it's actually a labor saving device for them. They don't need to have so many people like killing the chicks,
Right.
and it solves this moral problem
Right.
as well as saves them on labor.
The reason why the industry only wants female chicks is because they're the ones that lay eggs. So the males get, right now, they get gassed mostly. Is that how they kill?
Macerated too. They grind them up. They grind them up alive. So it's like putting them in a garbage disposal.
And how many male chicks are we putting in a garbage disposal are gassing every year? Do you have any
Three
estimate
three
on that?
hundred 300 to 330 million a year. They're born
Oh,
just like
that's the
people.
300 million.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a 1-to-1 sex ratio
it is. Okay.
in terms
So
of birth,
so
just
we
like people. So
we could stop all that. We could stop. And it seems like they would want to stop it because where does those grinded up chicks go, or the gas chicks? Do they go to landfill? Where do they then go, Wayne?
there's really no use for them at that stage, and there might be a use for the eggs though as some sort of feed, if you crack the egg earlier, and there could be potential uses, but now it's just wasted. It's all just a big non-economic part of their enterprise.
So
So you could
what
actually make it slightly a small contribution to their economic well-being by not having to have all of this labor to kill all of these living chicks.
and what this one's called the Egg Save Act, is that
EggSave
correct?
Act.
Okay,
Yes.
modernizing America's egg industry. It's HR 5776. And this has been introduced.
It's been introduced by Nicole Maliotakis, a Republican from New York, who's on the Ways and Means Committee. So, Judy, you know from all of your legislative work that your committee assignments are really important. You want to
Right.
get to a committee where you've got a decent chance to
Yes,
pass something.
yes,
And oftentimes, like the Agriculture Committee has the more rural members who are interested in that. It's a
oh
tougher
yeah,
committee. So this is the tax writing committee. So it shouldn't be nearly as tough, right? You'll have a lot of
right.
more urban members, but this should be rural, suburban, urban. Everybody should be for this because this is just a solution to a problem. This is not something that the egg industry is fighting. They would love to solve this problem because it's a potential risk for them. If people think
Right.
that your industry is responsible for macerating 330 million male chicks, that's a moral problem.
It
That's a
is.
marketing problem. That's a crisis in the brewing when there's a Los Angeles Times front page story about what's happening to these eggs. I mean, when you have egg alternatives now, like Just Egg, and you have other options, like consumers have more choices now
Than
on
ever.
these
Yeah,
products like this than they ever have.
absolutely. And they've been introduced to them because of all the prices going up on the eggs. They have looked to these other alternatives. And, I know that it's been very opportunistic for the farmers to jump on and say, oh, it's because of those animal rights people that these prices are so high. And it just wasn't true. It was very opportunistic. And so what can we do? So we need, I don't know that we've sent in a letter for HR 5776. So we'll need to put that on the list.
The bill that you mentioned, the EggSave Act, is just in the House. We're working on getting Senate sponsors.
Okay.
And it's really one of the newest concepts in national legislation on animal protection. And I'm really excited. As you both know, there's tremendous enthusiasm for farm animal protection in our movement, and it's the largest category of animals at risk. So when
Mhm.
you think about 330 million a year,
Mhm.
multiply that by 10, you're talking 3 billion, 3 billion 333 million. I mean, this is staggering. The numbers.
Astronomical. Oh, it's ridiculous. This is a no-brainer.